Hi everyone! Today we have a very exciting video. We are going to be decorating and setting up my favorite room in the house, which is my office. This is the final product of all of my labors, so please be nice. But I will take you through a little bit of what we did in here in setting everything up and making it feel very warm and cozy. And it's just the perfect space for me. It's the perfect space for painting. It's the perfect space for curling up with a book, for gaming, filming. It's a huge step up from my previous office, in my opinion, in terms of just like the space and potential. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. If you want to see the transformation, then keep on watching. Didn't buy the right light bulbs. So I didn't actually have the proper light bulbs for it. I bought the wrong kind, silly me. But thankfully I actually had the correct bulbs in this lamp. So now that lamp is just bulbless. And it only had two. So I'm gonna need a third. I'm gonna need a third light bulb to go in there because I think it looks a little bit silly. But it's kind of cool to make it like a gradient or something. I don't know. What do we think? So I just had a little visit with my parents and they ever so kindly delivered my new little couch. Actually, it's my old little couch. My old little couch from my first apartment. My dad hung up these shelves as well. It's so cute. The couch is like a little bit old, a little bit stained, but we're gonna ignore that. I put this lamp here, but the cord actually isn't long enough to reach the outlet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and attach an extension cable and we'll see if it works. And if you're wondering why there's books on the ground, it's because my dad glued down that little strip of wood because it was lifting off of the ground. It was lifting off of the ground, so. Yay! Wow, so cute. Okay, it's so cute. I'm so happy with it. Originally we had the lamp in the corner and then the couch was out. But I like having the couch kind of away from the door so you don't like walk in and see it right away. Yeah, I just think it looks so cute. And I have to obviously put stuff on the shelves, but yeah. And I tidied some of the junk in here and put it away. And now all that's left to do is style the background. So get some little throw blankets and pillows or whatever, style the shelves, and then fix the cable management. I think for now, I'm just gonna have this little pillow here and this throw blanket. I'm probably gonna want to get like additional things specifically for this little sofa because I just stole these from other areas of the apartment. I've gathered a bunch of decor. I took these from the bookshelf, and then I have a bunch more stuff over here, and that's like not even all of it. I thought we could work on styling this. I just put everything there for now, but I think less is more is going to be a better approach. And it also depends on how it looks on screen in the background. So let's work on that a little bit. It's like 4 p.m., but it's been a super dark and dreary day, so the light is gonna go down. I'm so happy with it so far. I don't think I said before, but the couch is from Article. I got it like 3 or 4 years ago. I don't actually think they sell it anymore, but they sell a different one in the same style that is a leather. And then those wall shelves are just from IKEA. And then the lamp is from IKEA. Okay, for artwork, we have a few different options. We have this little silly fox that we got from Japan. And then we have this cute picture frame with like a little picture of a mossy statue that I painted. I like the frame. It could be cute. I don't know if I want it on a shelf or if I prefer to hang it on a wall. And then this is another little Japan print that I put in this little fake antique looking frame. So this could go on there as well. I'm just a little bit worried about having glare from the lights, so we'll have to test it out. These little animal ornaments are so freaking cute. This one's mine, this one's my boyfriend's. I do know that I want to have my little stuffies on display because I think they're cute, and I mean, if not in the office, then like where are you gonna put them? I'm thinking candles maybe, but I don't know. I got these cute colored candles off of Etsy, and then these are just random candle holders from H&M Home. But I'll show you. These candle holders from IKEA are my favorites. I think they're so nice. I love a chrome moment, but I think that's like a little bit too crazy to put them on a wall shelf. I don't know. I don't think I like that. I think they should go on like a sideboard table, you know? And then the fake plant, I think I'm just gonna leave. That was one that was in my bedroom. I think it looks cute there. I'm undecided on this little light. Is that cute? I have this little boob candle holder. I don't know if it's too... Is it too round? I actually think it's cute. I think that this thing is just throwing me off because of the size of it. So let's take that off. Oh! Oh! Okay, wait, that's cute. Now I'm rethinking everything. I also had this little mushroom that had a battery in it with a little light, so you could light it up and then the light would come out of the holes, but I think it died and I don't know how to replace the battery, and so I don't really like how it looks with just the holes. I hate it. Oh my god, the moon lamp is just really like throwing me off a lot. The sun kind of came out randomly even though it's been raining this whole time. Okay, wait, I have this little tea light holder and I have a pink candle. I hate it. I hate it. I hate all the colors are clashing. Okay, wait, we have blue and blue and red and red. Oh my god. We need small things to like fill in some of the... Wait, let me grab some books actually. That might be cute. Oh my god. Okay, now we're really testing things. This is my favorite candle right now. It's from Field Kit, and I grabbed it because it's neutral, and I thought I might help anchor some of this together. And then I was trying to decide what books to bring because I don't want it to be random. I don't want to just pull 1 or 2 books because then I'm going to forget that I have them. So I grabbed a couple of art books. This is my drawing on the right side of the brain, and then imaginative realism. I think this one's going to be too big. Oh yeah. That's no good. What about this one? Could do like a little, let's see, candle. Like a little moment like that, perhaps? I actually kind of like that because you have some blue and some beige kind of anchoring. It's this one I'm unsure about. Maybe we put this one here and we take that there. It's a little bit better. I think my main concern right now is the Hollow Knight is like much taller than anything else on the shelf, but I don't want to put him in the middle because I feel like that just will look weird. What if I put him just on the couch? Is that better? And then maybe we can have... But the moon can't be next to a circle. Like, I can't have the moon next to this. I can't have these two next to each other because they're both round and I feel like that looks weird. This here. Okay, I need something else. How about this? Do we like? Obviously, we're gonna have to adjust the pillows and the throw, but I think this is kind of cute. I think. I don't know for sure. We will need to further test on the computer to see how it looks in the background, but I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. I don't hate it. Okay, wait, I'm so silly. Let's just change that pot. Let's change that pot. Let's change that pot. Should I try a basket? Let's try a basket. Okay, yes. That's much better. I might change it for the ceramic, but I think for now, that's a big improvement. Because we already have the blue. We don't need to match. I'd prefer it to just be like earthy. Cool. Hello friends. We have a lot to catch up on, but while I have some free time this morning, I need to film a video. So I'm gonna do a quick Undertale session, and then we have a lot of work in this room ahead of us. But first, we need to seize this free time we have. First things first. Okay, much better. Right now we have this tentative little background setup. I'm still not loving how it looks, so that is going to be changed eventually. I'm thinking about getting into the telescope business. It's normally 50,000 G's premium telescope, but since I know you can use it for free. Okay, we're done with filming. I did rage quit, but now we're here. I have a little bit of tidying up to do, and we're gonna go through the artwork that I have curated. I bought a couple pieces, and we're gonna work on building out a little corner gallery. And I have not conceptualized it yet. So we have about an hour before some family's coming over. I'm gonna try to do some stuff in here. We have some artwork down there that I wanna hang here beside the TV. So I'm gonna work on that. My boyfriend's not home right now and we haven't discussed where the artwork is gonna go. I hope he doesn't hate it. I think I'm gonna have to turn that off because we're gonna have to pull everything away from the wall so that I can get in there. Okay, but first, let's go look at the artwork. Okay, this is a piece I got from the thrift store last week, I think. And the person working thought it was an original and it was marked at $45, but she was like, oh, I think it's priced wrong. I think it's actually worth more. I don't know if I can sell it to you for that. And I was like, okay. She did a little bit of investigating and then was like, okay, I'll give it to you for $45. And it's just gorgeous. I'm so happy with that. So this is definitely going in the office. I also got these little fruit illustration prints from Marketplace, which I really like. So I think I'm gonna hang one, and then another one I think maybe can go above the microwave. So I love both of those pieces, but this is another piece that is a favorite of mine. So I'm thinking maybe if we hang fruit above the microwave, because you know, we gotta jazz up the microwave. maybe then I can hang this in the office. And I need to figure out what we're gonna put on that wall because I need to save a couple good pieces. And originally I was thinking of putting something this size in both of our bathrooms. And I was like, ooh, we gotta save one of the good ones to go in the bathroom. But then I just decided, fuck the bathrooms. We can jazz those up at a later date, but I think for now, what we should focus on is artwork for the living room and artwork for the office. Those are the spaces that we spend the most time in. The problem I'm seeing is that I'm hogging all of my favorites for the office. Maybe this one can go over here. And maybe I could put this in the office. This one I don't think we're gonna hang. These ones I really like. These are like kimono pieces that we got in Japan. I think these are cute. We had these above our bed in the last place and we might want to put them above the bed again, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, I'm thinking that this is gonna be the artwork that goes in the office. For now, I have to figure out the corner configuration, and then this will be the artwork for this wall beside the TV, and I have to figure out that configuration. Okay, y'all, time is seriously a ticking. So I'm gonna turn off the computer, we're gonna pull the desk away so that I can get in there, and we're gonna hang these goddamn pictures. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, usually what I do when I make gallery walls is I take a picture of the wall, and then I take pictures of the art, and then I like superimpose them on top to play with the layout, but I don't have time for that. And I have a feeling I know. I have a feeling that I know. I think this one should be on the wall that has the window in the corner. And this one can be on the other wall, the wall adjacent to it. I think I need another medium-sized piece. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely over the checkered. It can be like a placeholder, I think. Okay, wait, that could be nice. And then this one would go here. But now it's dark, and I don't think I like that. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, let's put it up. Let's put it up. Okay, I'm memorializing it so that I don't forget. So this will be the wall that the computer is sitting against, the window wall, and then this will be adjacent to it. And these two are just kind of placeholders. I'll probably get new artwork or new frames, just so the vibes are a little bit more cohesive, because right now it's a little bit all over the place. But I love these pieces so much. Cute! Let's see. Okay, that's lovely. So something I also figured is this side is higher because obviously the computer is going up against the desk. But I think this wall can hang a little bit, like not totally, but like it'll hang a little bit lower just to make sure that it's like more anchored. I always like hanging art a little bit closer to furniture and closer to the ground than you might expect. When it's like lower to the ground or like lower to a piece of furniture, it just feels a lot more grounded. And I feel like it looks a lot more cozy and intentional. That's my little tidbit. This one's kind of funny because this is actually a file folder or like a file holder plastic thing that my boyfriend and I got in Japan. But we liked it so much that we framed it. And now it's art. Anything can be art if you just believe. Ta-da! Okay, this is what it looks like from the doorway. I have to push the desk back, obviously. I think this side has a little bit more visual weight to it, so I definitely want to add more on this side, or just change these to something that's like a little bit darker and more vintage looking. But I think it's cute. It's good enough for now, at least. Okay, I'm so shocked right now. It has such a different vibe. So now when you walk into the office, this is what you see. The wall is done. The desk is looking cute. The cables have been managed. The background is looking acceptable for now. I'm just so happy with it. Time for a HomeSense haul. Unfortunately, there weren't any good throw blankets or throw pillows to replace these bad boys. I took these from other areas of the house and I want to return them back. Anyway, we got a couple of soap dispenser containers for the main bathroom so we can have soap on either side. I just thought these kind of brown, like amber glass bottles were quite nice. We got a bath mat for the guest bathroom. This is really soft too, and it's kind of a nice sagey color. And then I wanted just a couple extra like bathroom large bath towels. I thought these were so fun and like spring summery. So we just got these really cute green and white striped with like little tassels at the bottom. So we got 2 of those. And we got a little green garbage can for the guest bathroom as well. And then just some shower curtains, shower liner for the guest bathroom. And then since my boyfriend has a extension cord thing next to the couch that he has a million charging cables plugged into, and they're just in like a snake's nest on the floor, I thought we could get him a little basket to put them in beside the couch so that we don't have a bunch of loose cords lying around. That's all we got. It was shockingly expensive, even though I feel like we didn't get anything, but that's just how it goes, I guess. So I ended up changing and adding a few more things to the shelves. I'm just using what I have. I also added this little lipstick plant just to add a little bit of length on the left side, even though when I'm sitting at the desk and filming, you can't even really see this because it's blocked by my head. And then I just added a few extra little trinkets, like we have the little Totoro, and then I added the little doggy incense holder. And yeah, that is just how it's gonna be for now, but this will probably be changed a million times in the future. I also have this light set to just like the warm white setting right now, and it's quite bright. Like it's a lot brighter than when I have it set to a color. So this is what it looks like when it's set to a color. In the daytime, it's like extremely dim. You can't even really tell it is on. But at nighttime, it gives a nice glow. So I kind of like that. I like that it's not too bright at night. So this is what, I don't know where to look. This is what OBS looks like. This is like the recording software. And you can see in the background, we have the light and we have the shelves, but you can really only see the higher shelf. So right here, you can see like a little bit of the couch. So the throw pillow, the Hollow Knight. I don't have my studio lights on, but you don't need that. This is just the background situation when I'm playing my little games. How does it look? Should I add anything? There's not really a lot of space to add stuff. Actually, I wanted to hang, I was thinking either like a little sconce, like a little task lighting, a little reading light could go here, or like a small piece of art. I think that would be cute, just to add a little something else to the background and fill in that little gap. But I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Okay, a little quick update on the curtain situation. So unfortunately, I don't think I can hang the curtains up, which is truly devastating because I really want curtains in here. We have this like tension rod from the last office, and at its fullest length, unfortunately, it's not quite long enough to fit across corner to corner. This was like a last resort thing that I just wanted to test. I think we're just going to use this as a shower curtain for now instead. And there's this curtain track that I bought from IKEA, and I swear to God, I thought that it was adjustable, but it's not. And it's slightly too short to fit across the curtain. I can't get it out of its box, but it's just like this. And then you put the little track things inside there, and you just, like the videos showed, you get on a ladder and you use like one screw on either side into the ceiling, and then you can have curtains, but it is not long enough. And I'm wondering if I should get a longer one. Maybe Amazon has them. I don't know. I haven't checked. I don't think IKEA had longer ones. Or should I just put it up, even if it's too short? Please ignore that monstrosity. That's getting fixed by the building. But yeah, it's about like that long. So I was planning on putting it just like on the ceiling right in front of that track, unless I remove the blinds and I put like a tension rod or something in this little alcove. But I don't really want to fiddle with the blinds because I do like them because they block out quite a bit of the light. There's no real obvious solutions to hanging, how I should hang curtains in here, but I'm determined to make it work because I think that curtains would look really pretty. Let's do a little office tour. Ooh. This is the door where you walk in. We have the lamp from IKEA with the color changing light bulbs. We have these little wall shelves. These are also from IKEA. We have, let me see, honestly, a bunch of random trinkets. I don't know where everything is from. This is one that I painted, and then this is a print from Japan. Just some little candles and knickknacks to fill it out. We have my little love seat from Article. It's a bit well loved. And then we have a throw blanket that was from HomeSense about a year ago. Same with the little throw pillow. We have my Hollow Knight plushie from Fan Gamer, a little ottoman from Article, and then we have what you see when you walk in. This is my desk. And I have my little art supplies storage station over here with my ficus on top. If we go into the closet here, we have some extra clothing and linen storage and shoes and suitcases and extra decor and like a lamp. We have my scanner. We have a bunch of files in here. And then this is like all of my art and tech supplies. Moving on over to this one. This is like our glorified junk drawer. We keep all of our like tools in there and stuff. We have the Wi-Fi just hidden behind it. And then this is my little art cart. So I have all of my drawing supplies and then like paint brushes and stuff like that. And then we have sketchbooks and notebooks and stuff. And then we have, of course, finally, the desk and the PC. I have my PC on a little wheeled trolley thing, and then I'm gonna pull the chair aside for a second so you can see a little bit better the cable management. I really tried, you guys. I even got like a secondary little box just to hide some of the excess cables. I also used clips to try to keep it like as close to the desk surface as I could so that it's not like hanging down and you don't see it. Of course, there's some cables that are kind of hanging down, but that's because I'm either like using them or I don't know. I have my little box down there. I keep my headphones and some extra cables and my controller in there. And then you probably noticed, lol, I did a little peel and stick with my IKEA desk, but I didn't go all the way around, and also it's already kind of coming up. The chair is one from Amazon. It's one of the ones that has the little footrest on the bottom there. And then I got this little cushion, little biscuit cushion from Amazon as well. If there's anything that this white couch taught me, it's that you should always be afraid to sit on a white fabric surface where you can't remove the seat cover. And then moving that aside, we have this cute little lamp. I just got this from Amazon. I think it was like $30. It actually is quite nice in terms of the light bulb that it comes with. I put the mic over on this side, and then I got some new lights. So this one just sits on top of my monitor. This one, I don't know if I can do this one-handed. This one is like a double. Okay, you kind of get the idea. It's a double light. So it has a light there and it has a light here. And then you can turn it on and you can adjust the brightness and you can adjust the temperature. And each component twists as well. So you can angle it exactly where you need it to be. And it's exactly what I needed for filming and for painting. It's so convenient, and it comes out like such a far away if you need to see, you know, the middle of your desk and have it be super bright. It works perfectly for that. Pretty much everything else about my desk is the exact same. I did get this dark green desk mat, and then in there, I just hid my speakers because I decided that I don't like them showing. I don't like having them on this little desk riser. I kind of like it to look a little bit less cluttered, so I just tucked them behind, and they still work fine. You can still hear. And then, of course, we have the beautiful, beautiful gallery wall. I probably will get more artwork as well in here. I was thinking I would like to kind of extend it more onto that wall, because right now this wall is just a blank abyss. I'll swing you around to the side. But basically all of that back there, I would like to add something. I was originally thinking of adding like a large square piece of art tucked into the little nook beside the couch, or potentially doing just like a really large piece of art in the middle there. And I want to take away from the gallery wall, so I would prefer it to be more tucked into this area. If you view it from here, you can definitely tell there's just like a huge blank wall. If you have any ideas of something I can add there and like what size or proportion you think it should be, please leave a comment. No mirrors, because we already have a lot of mirror happening in this room. Things I'm still needing to add. We have the curtains, something over here, and then I wanted to add a little sconce or something right there. Just a plug-in one. I think that would be cute. All right, and that is the finale of the office for now. I feel like I look like an alien. Leave me a comment if you have any suggestions of those things I mentioned that I need to add still. Thank you so much for sticking around for this little journey. I'm very, very pleased with how it turned out. I think it's a lot more cozy than the previous office. So if you haven't seen my last office tour, I'll link it below. And if you want to see kind of the rest of the apartment, make sure you check out my most recent vlog. We tackle like the living room stuff, bedroom stuff, closet organization, setting up the bookshelves, and all that fun stuff. So definitely check that out. But otherwise, that is pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.